Hey guys, and welcome back to Mashinky. So I just loaded in the game. Figure it'd be a nice little start to see the new train. Now do a little bit of talking before we get the video rolling completely. So it is currently November 4th. So that'll tell you when I've recorded all this, and tells you why I'm a little bit behind with some of the updates, things like that. But it's just easier for me to do a big batch of recordings and then edit everything down and post it instead of having to come in and do a video a night or something like that. So just to give you a heads up on that part. But the good news is I noticed when I loaded up the game that there's been a couple little updates that sound like they'll be very useful for me trying to run these double lines. One of the new updates is automatic signaling. So basically now, I'm not really sure, I haven't looked into it to see how it works yet, so we'll find that one out together. But the way it works is you can set it up to where you can have your signals set a certain distance as you're building your track, I believe. Or maybe when you're setting out signals, you can place one signal and they'll space out automatically as they go. So that'll be really nice, trying to run two trains out of one station for like stretches like here, and basically probably a good half of the rail we have down right now. So, and then the other update was another signal update. I'm drawing a blank right now as to what it was. Let me look in here and we'll see what our new signal update is. Oh, so here's this. So here's the auto signal placement. Place automatic signal, multiple one-way block signals. Numbers specify the maximum length of train that can fit into each created block. So that's nice. So we could do probably, I think the longest train we have would be, I think 15 cars, but just to be safe we'll do 20. See how that works. Block signals, yeah. So I'm really sorry, but I am drawing a blank on the second update. But it came out Monday, so it'll be a week tomorrow that it's come out for this video. So, but we'll see what that's all about later on. I did get a good comment. Let me see if I can find his name real quick, from a guy that was watching, and he said that because of how much money I have, I should go through, and anywhere where these train lines run over another train line, we could go ahead and just build a bridge to get over it. Now I think on most of these it will work. On some of them like this, where it's a really short run, I'm not sure if it'll work. If anything, we can probably fudge these lines down a little bit to make them work, and that would clear up a lot of the clutter going across, stopping trains, starting trains, things like that. So I have it here now. The guy's name is Michael Paddish, so thank you very much for that. Sorry I'm a little later to the party on getting to that one, but that's the reason why, just because I had the last setup already done and ready to go before that comment came out. So we'll get it fixed here now. If he's watching, thank you very much. So I think that'll be the first thing we'll do, is just go through and kind of clean up some of these track lines and see if we can't make things run just a little bit quicker. So a good place to start would probably be this one right here, maybe. Now I'm trying to think which one would be easier to do, because this is our main line and I don't want to slow these guys down at all. So we could go through and build the bridges on these little offshoots. So that'll be one we can do down here. There's probably this one right here we can actually do right now because there is no trains. So this is our main line. So this train is the one that we'll have to change. So we'll go ahead and delete this all right here. Oop, wrong button. There we go. We need this one. We can delete all of that. I'm just going to put this line down normally again. Now we want to do a bridge. So let's see, how far back can we delete this? Here, let's see. Yeah, we'll delete this all the way back here to this train. And then build a bridge right here maybe. Okay, that'll work. Now with this, we have the money. I don't really want to spend the iron, so we'll just go ahead and do a stone viaduct, just because the train line's already at 50 miles an hour anyway. So we'll just go ahead and build that, and then we can go ahead back here and remove, well, if it's going to work for me, whoop, remove more of this, and we'll just back it all the way up to here. There we go. And then we can run this new one right there. Now, that'll make it to where these trains right here, which I believe this one is an iron train, it will not have to stop anymore if there's a train coming up this line. Nor will these trains have to stop all the way back here when this train's going through. So that'll be nice. So we can go ahead and do that. Some of them, maybe we could do tunnels. See if that fixes anything. This one, I know I can't really do anything about, so we'll leave that one be. We have a bunch of intersections right here. Now with this one, I believe this is just the main line. I believe. I could be wrong. But yes, yeah, this is the main line one. So with this, we could probably run a new line right here and then reconnect it down in here maybe, and then we'll just have this train, because it's just going to be so much easier just to bypass this right here rather than try to make all these bypass. So with this one, the main line will have to be on the tunnel, or bridge, sorry. So we'll go ahead and just drop in the bridge now, see if we can't, maybe. Is it going to let me? No, it will not. Okay. We'll have to come back to that one later, do it when that train's not there. But we'll eventually go through and fix all this. This one, the main line will probably be easier. So let's see if we can delete these without messing anything else up. Though there could be an issue right here, because this is the way that our steel train, I believe the steel train gets, no, the steel train does the, there's one train, I think, that comes down this way, drops off, and goes back around. Now that would be, I think, the coal train? Possibly? Or is that line just there to allow trains to get on? That might be the case. So, let's see. This one might not be such a big deal if we don't have it anymore. As long as nothing else wrecks down here in this area, I think we might be able to just delete this offshoot and run right across with a new bridge. So, let's see if we can delete all this with that train being there. Yes, we can. Awesome. Whoop, don't delete the wrong one though. That would not be good. Yes, straight on. There we go. Okay. Now, what is this one going to? I don't think we need that one anymore either for now. If anything, I can always fix it later as we go through. So for right now, we'll just delete all that, and we'll run this all the way back. Probably have to run this one back a little bit more. And then I deleted too far, so we'll straighten that one back out, get our new bridge, and run right there. And we'll do a stone viaduct again. Now, these bridges actually do look pretty good. And the only thing missing for these bridges is a little bit of water running underneath them, so. But they're very well detailed. And they even look, whoa, hey, I can see inside the bridge. That's a little weird. But they even look like they have a little bit of moss growing on them. It's a nice little touch. So, with that done, we can try and reconnect all that. It works out great. So now, there won't be as much confusion on this area right here. So, traveling along the main line, sorry, we have this one covered. That one's coming down, going all the way across. So this is the next one that we could do. So we'll go ahead And I don't believe there's any other offshoots there, so go ahead, that's a tunnel. Let me think. I think for the tunnel you have to have mountains. I don't think you can actually tunnel in unless maybe you build your own mountain, but I think at that point, or at this point, it seems kind of moot. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Another stone viaduct, and then connect that one back up, and that should take care of that. Now, where's the nearest signal on this one? Or is this one just a single line? I think this is just a single line. So there shouldn't really be any signals there. And with this one, we can actually fix this too while we're here. So we'll just delete that all the way up there. And we'll run a new... Oh, apparently bridges do not like to go that way. So we'll just run a bridge right here. And then we can run that. We'll have to delete this a bit more. And we can run this over here and right there. Now this might connect up. Nope, it's gonna be funky. So run that back a bit more and run that in. There we go. So with that, does that help anything at all? Okay, so hopefully that won't mess with signals too bad. So we got that one fixed. I don't know if we'll have enough room to do this. We can try it. If not, all we gotta do is just put everything back. So I want to make the bridge as short as possible. That's track. There we go. There's a bridge. That's what a bridge looks like. Oh, I forgot. Bridges have to run one way or the other. They can't run diagonal. So we'll delete this track. All of it. Trying to. There we go. And let's see. Where would be the easiest place to put this bridge? We can put the bridge here, maybe? No. Too short. Not enough room there. So maybe right here. Come on. Nope. Okay, we'll try it right there. There we go. There's a little bridge. Stone viaducts. I don't want another bridge. Thank you. Okay, here we go. So then we can actually delete the rest of this one. And this one's going into this station. So we just gotta bypass there and run. Can we not run right in there? Okay, we'll do that. And then there we go. That makes it happy. And then we'll just add a new that's a tunnel. Quit clicking on the tunnels. We'll add a new signal there. Now this should be a one-way going in. Yes. There we go. So now that'll fix that portion of it. This one probably won't be able to do just because of this tangle of a mess of switches right here. So, but I mean, that one should be fine anyway. It's mostly freight. I don't believe there shouldn't be any passenger trains running there. So, but with that little bit of work, it will clear up some of the traffic issues we've had and make it easier and make everything run a little better. So, with that, you'll notice I paused the game at the start. Just makes it easier starting out that way. So we'll go ahead and we'll just run through it and see how the new bridges work. This train's about ready to come out. There we go. Awesome. So now we've streamlined everything a little bit. Looks like that one took the long way around to go back to coal, which I guess if it works, it works. So for right now we have all that going on. Warehouse is full. Train 24 can't find a path. Why can't you find a path? Where are you trying to go? You went from there to... Okay, so it should be fine. So I looked at our next age progress. We are very close. Holy cow. Train 26. We're going to have a little bit of this until everything gets figured out. But anyway, so we're almost to our 500 barrels of oil that we need. We're still working on the iron. And we're pretty close to the steel. So when that happens, not really sure how far we'll be able to go after that until the new update comes out, which should be the 5th era. So, but until then, we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to try to figure out why trains can't find a place to go. Which train 35? Is this? Okay. So, everything is running a little bit more efficiently. Awesome, there we go. Delivery steel. we have delivered 200 steel and made a little bit of money out of it. So we're down to 160 steel. How much steel is this producing? No, that's the factory. Okay, there's the steel mill. That's what I need. Yeah, it's a giant red building there. Dude. So we have a full load of steel sitting here. We have one train running that can only haul 15 at a time. No, sorry, we have 129 steel. Train 24. Are you train 24? You're train 5. You're train 24. Why can't you find your destination? Okay, where are you? Because you're trying to go up here, right? Okay. I think it's fine now. I'm not really sure. We'll just let that go. Because I believe that's where it's trying to go. Yes, it is an oil tanker. Trailers. Cars. So it's running up there just fine. Alright. Oh, there's our 500 tokens there. That's the wrong button. So we'll go ahead and invest that. I'm trying to think if we should start bumping up the iron production, because it's not really making too many tokens, honestly. So, and we're almost at our 200 steel, so there we go. Now we have our 200 steel. So now all we have left holding us back is that iron. So I believe we will fix up a new iron setup, which warehouse is full. So for that, where's our current iron setup? Is it this one right here? That one's accepting iron. We have, there's iron one right there, cool. Yes, so yeah, this is making iron. And it's very, very short on coal, I think is the issue here. No, it has almost a full, it's iron that we're holding up on. How much iron is being produced? 13. So our iron is what's causing these issues. Alrighty, let's go ahead. And for some reason an office makes more iron. Not really sure how that works, but we'll put it down. And then we can get a second extended storage going. Or, yeah, we can get an extended storage. And a second head frame, which we can put... Building is too large. Okay, right there. So now we're producing 3 iron every tick instead of 1. Now that should fix the iron issue we're having. So now it's about half full of iron, so this is fantastic. Hopefully, once it gets going again, it should be fine. So let's see, how fast is this filling up? We're almost halfway to the train's capacity now. And it's getting ready to come back for more. So 41, 43, and it looks like we're getting about 50, 53. So, hopefully with that, okay, yes, I know you can't find pads. Let's see, 35, cannot find a path home. But we're making